So many tears this season, guys. I'm going to be shedding so many of them.
What's making you shed tears? Or
well,
not?
Nothing. Yeah, so we talked about this. So nothing this week because I finally caught up on Plastic Memories because last week I was busy. I am so disappointed in this series right now.
No,
the pacing
really
is.
like it.
I just feel okay. So I know you do, but hear me out. So I feel like that series is trying to do too much at once. Like, I think there's some times where it's like, oh, well, we're trying to be really cute and almost high school-y. And then there's some times where we're being, like, super punch you in the gut with emotions. And then we have this sort of quasi, like, love angle between the two main characters, but then it's kind of not. And then we have this like crazy dramatic thing happening in the background between like the big corporation versus our office, and like then that's not even like the whole list, guys. I just feel like every episode, like the feel of it changes because they're trying to insert something else for you to keep track of. And I actually feel like that detracts from how it opened, right? Where that first episode just goes straight for your heart, yanks it out through your chest and goes, here.
So this is like kind of the issue when you have like a 12-episode series or even 24 episodes. It just doesn't give you a lot of time for things. And I get what you mean. It feels a little rushed maybe at some point.
Not even rushed. It's just like not focused.
So what I'm seeing is that they're trying to get us to have more relationship with the main, android.
I think,
Isla.
Yeah, I just feel
and so
like
that's why they're trying to focus on like, oh, this is how she works with the main character, and this is how she works with the company, and this is her experiences, and this is why she's kind of becoming the center of it, as opposed to, and like why is a little bit more of a love angle to it, because you want them to have those relationships, and that you see how hard it is for them to actually pick it up, like go pick up other dying androids. Like, it's giving you that perspective of, let's build this relationship, and then how it feels whenever they finally have to go pick up and get rid of the android.
I see where you're coming from, but I feel like they don't do it well. Because they try too hard to insert, like, bits of fan service and other things that I feel detracts from that. So if they didn't try so hard to kind of give this romantic angle to like the relationship between the two main characters, between Ida and Skasa.
Yeah.
And then I would be able to buy into that a little bit more. But every time they try to like forcibly push in this like very tropey kind of thing, it really ruins my ability to connect to any of it, because then I just sit there thinking, what do you want from me? Do you want me to find this comedic? Do you want me to find this endearing? Do you want me to find this, like this right here? And if it wasn't such a short series, because I know it's only 13 episodes, at least that's what it's been advertised as, I'm thinking we're already at episode 6. Like, where's my payoff for all these different fronts that I have to keep track of?
I think it's kind of evident where this is going to end.
Like, I know.
It's very,
but
it's like
just
not spoiler at all. It's just like, well, obviously it's about a show about them having to go pick up dying androids. Mm-hmm. They're working with androids. Where is this going to go, guys?
Right.
I don't know. I kind of disagree, though. I like the pacing. I like how they insert those, like, funny moments. Like, even in episode 6 was very tuggy between, let's be funny, but then the previous episode was very sad and very, like, it went back to the whole, let's go find a dying android and, like, the issues that happens, like, it kind of gives you a little bit more insight to the world with, like, the android black market and, like, how when they don't get picked up properly. And
that was super interesting, except the title of the episode ruined it for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it already gave away, like, the ending, right? So you didn't have any, like, build up and then release. It was just like, okay, like, how is this going to play out? But I think I'm just jaded.
I was so I was a little concerned with the episode, like the beginning of episode 6. I think I have like 5 minutes left in episode 6. I tried to watch it before this, like super fast, but I was concerned that they weren't going to go back to that emotional point, but they did, and they did it really well, I thought. I mean, that's just personally, I think it's going well. Surprisingly, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like, we are halfway through.
Yeah.
We'll see what they.
I don't know. Like, it might be like one of those things. I'm trying to be fair, right? So it could be one of those things where they build and it kind of dips a little because they're trying to do something, and then it'll pick back up because it'll finish strong. Mm-hmm. But I have to wait and see, right?
Yeah.
So, but right now I'm a little grumpy.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna be the grumpy old person on this show.
No, I don't think you're the grumpy old person. I think that the anime you like is kind of like a Myers-Briggs personality test. You can get a room full of people who enjoy this together, and it's very, very rare that they're all going to agree on anything. That's one of the things I like about this show is sitting and watch this kind of point counterpoint thing because it intrigues me. I want to check at least an episode or two of this out now, which I haven't watched at all.
It's going to be interesting because Miranda will definitely agree with me on this for sure. Like that first episode just wrecks you. It just wrecks you. And then the second episode, you're like, huh.
Okay.
It's kind of, I kind of get it though. Like, they don't want to do like that monster of the week, but it's like the
I get
Edward
it.
of the week kind of
no,
thing.
I get it.
Yeah.
Was the first episode a pilot and then the rest was greenlit, or was the whole series
It's just
greenlit
like-
at once?
I think it's just the whole
I think
series
they make the
greenlit.
whole series at once.
Okay, I was wondering in this case.
So-
Sometimes that affects that tone.
That's true.
Super interested to see what you guys think, of course. Leave
Yeah,
some
let us
comments.
know. Let me know if I'm alone on this.
Which side are you on? No,
sure
just
you're
kidding.
not
No, I mean, like, of course, everybody interprets shows differently. So
Cool.
let us know who's right. Just kidding.
Rochambeau. We'll see who's right.